Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Nilakshi Shukla and I'm an educator. I've been in this profession for the last 35 years and I've been able to do so because of my love for the toddlers. I started my career as a junior school teacher and taught there for 8 years, and this encouraged me to open my own Montessori school by the name of Beginners Montessori House. This is where I got the opportunity to interact with and understand more than 10,000 children over these years. And that helped me gain most of the experience and knowledge that I have today. So here I am with my YouTube channel to share all my experiences that I've gathered in these 35 years. This is an attempt to make parenting easy for young parents and teaching children in a fun and interactive way. These activities will go a long way in keeping children mentally and physically fit. In this channel, I'll be creating videos for the age group of 1 to 8 years old, which will also be helpful for children dealing with hyperactivity and attention deficit behavior. So without further ado, let's get started with our first lesson, learning the letters of the alphabet by pasting. Today we are going to do an activity that will help the toddlers not only recognize the alphabets but also to follow the lines that will help them to write. We will begin with the letters of the alphabet that are with horizontal lines and vertical lines. For the toddlers, we refer to them as standing lines and sleeping lines because they can relate to standing and sleeping more than horizontal and vertical. So what are the letters that we are going to learn first? It's going to be L, T, H, I, E, F. All these letters are formed by standing lines and sleeping lines. Now in this activity, we will be pasting different types of things on a paper where the alphabets, the letters are drawn. And then the child passes his fingers over these letters and it becomes a sensory activity. He not only does the pasting, but he also runs his finger through these letters and he feels the different texture of these letters and he learns to follow the line, whether he has to run his finger down, he has to run it on the left, he has to run it up. So this is what he learns here. If a child is given a pencil or a crayon and he doesn't know how to write, what does he do? He only scribbles, and scribbling has got no direction. And what is writing? Writing is something that has got direction. Either it is a straight line or a curved line or is a horizontal line or a vertical line. It has to have direction, slanting line. So this is the first part where they start with standing and sleeping lines. Now let's draw the outlines of the letters of the alphabet. So take a piece of paper, A4 size paper, and you can draw L. We'll draw it a little thicker because we want to paste something inside. You can make multiple copies of this letter of the alphabet. It all depends upon how many things you want to paste in this. So I have already done all the alphabets. L, T, H, I, F, E. So now let's begin pasting. Let us put some glue stick. And we are going to paste something inside. Now what should we paste? We should paste something that begins with the letter L. For example, I have during lockdown period, I just have lentil and leaf. Now you can put whatever you have in the house. So let's start with the lentil. Now this is almost done. A few pieces are going to come out, that's fine. Now we've done one of these with lentil. Let's do the next one with leaves. It's also a fine motor activity, and you can teach your child while pasting. Leaves are green, and you can count the number of leaves. So as many things as you want, a child can be taught while doing an activity. So we have finished with L, and then after this we'll move on to the next alphabet. Now let's do the letter T. Let us paste some glue. And why have I taken a colored paper for T? Because T is for tissue. Tissue paper, toilet paper, and the paper that I have is white in color. And it can't be seen on white paper. So I've taken a colored paper. All we need to do is just cut it into small pieces and stick it. Your children will be engaged for a very long time doing this activity. They're not only learning the letter, but they're also having fun. Next, T. T for tape. T for toilet paper, T for tissue paper, T for tape. This is absolutely smooth and this is rough. So the feel is different. Like I said, this is also a sensory activity. So we are done with T. Now we'll do the letter H. Now for H, I've taken a colored paper and I've cut it out because H for hole. And we are going to make holes with a punching machine. It's easier if the H is cut out. Now we are going to do the letter I. I for ice cream. I for ice. So I've taken some colored ice. I've just mixed some watercolor and I've frozen this. And we are going to do ice painting. Wow, that's really beautiful. I is done. We can also use ice cream stick if you want, but I've done ice. Colored ice. Now let's do the letter E. E for eyes. So I've got some eyes. Now we'll do the letter F. So let us put some glue. So F for flower. So I've taken a flower and we are going to just stick the petals. So F is done. And next we'll do another F. F for finger. So finger printing. So F is done. F for flower, F for finger printing. Now that we've finished all the letters of the alphabet with standing and sleeping lines, ask your toddler to run his fingers over the letters. So like this. Now the feel of this, the lentil, is different from the feel of the leaves. That is rough and this is smooth. The tape here is absolutely smooth. And when he's running his fingers over the letters, let him repeat standing line, sleeping line. If he can't speak that well, you can repeat for him. Standing line, sleeping line. And he can do that with all the letters of the alphabet. Now this is the way I teach letters of the alphabet to my children. If you have any other interesting way of teaching your children, please to write in the comment below. And if you liked my video, please hit the like button, share it among your friends and relatives who have toddlers, and subscribe to my channel. I plan to do my next lesson with slanting letters. Slanting letters means X, Y, V, W. So see you next time with another new lesson.